Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 1 Dawn of Souls. It's been a while. I have been really busy with life stuff again, but you know, finally got some kick in my drive and I'm gonna beat this game and maybe move on to something funny. So, fun fact, you could just move here and go down to the next floor. And then this is the floor that always gets me because it's so complicated sometimes, but I think what we have to do is go down that way. Seriously? Oh man. I just did this in practice. Oh, there we go. Hey, look at that. Boom. And now we are on the final floor, Hellfire Chasm, Basement 10. We're going to fight a boss, like, right away. And then we're probably just going to spend the rest of the time wondering where the hell to go next. And now, fun fact, there are two ways you can go to this boss. There are two ways you can fight this boss. There is a path on the right, as you see that door there. If you open this door, you'll see there's a boss there. But if you go over here and take the longest route possible, there you get to fight the boss another way. It's the same exact boss, same exact stats, but you get different rewards, and I want to fight this one because it gets me a better reward than the one that's over there. The one over there I think just gives you like a miracle potion or a high potion or an X potion or something like that, which we don't really need, so instead we're going to fight this guy, which gives a much better reward. We'll find out. But first, I'm just gonna use a bunch of these potions that I have that I'm not using anymore because 50 health is nothing. Gonna use those to max out for the boss. This MP should be enough to fight the boss. So we're gonna do that. So we're gonna go over here, talk to this guy, and ready for another throwback. I am Rubicante. I am Rubicant. Let us measure your worth, warriors, in the crucible of my flames. And then we get thrown into a fight against Rubicant, which is a Final Fantasy IV boss, but when this game was ported to the Game Boy Advance, they added some Final Fantasy IV bosses, which I think is pretty cool. So, I don't remember my setup I normally do, and I'm pretty sure it involves hasting everyone up and protector everyone. And then you gotta make sure I haste the ninja correctly. Scorch is a magic attack that deals like 200 damage or so. Around there. And all we're going to do is do our strategy of hasting both Haseo and Guy, protecting everyone, and then Haseo's going to spend 2 turns tempering him and Guy, while the rest of us will do magic-y stuff. So everyone's hasted, so let's temper Guy. Let's just throw a healing staff out. And for magic, I guess we will just throw out a flare, because we got that. Another Scorch, that's going to be like another 20 damage, because that's magic damage. Alright, 16 hits for 1,000 is pretty decent. Flare is going to hit for like 400. 444, not bad. Healing Staff is going to heal everyone for around 60. Which is a good heal. We're going to temper Guy, so now his attack is raised. So he has haste and temper. So we're going to temper Haseo now, and we're going to do another healing staff, and we're going to cast another flare, because that's pretty much the strongest magic we have at this point. Fire-Arga, that's going to hurt everyone quite a bit. Alright, 100 damage each. Haseo's looking pretty low, but a healing staff followed by a Heal-Aga will do just fine. Temper added an extra 300 damage to the boss, which is decent. Now that we're going to have 2 physical attackers, and then a magical attacker, we should be able to do quite a bit of damage. Let's throw a Heal-Aga out to everyone and then hit him with another flare. The reason why I like having a ninja in this party is because like he can learn temper and haste, which are pretty great spells, and you don't want to spend like 4 turns when you can only spend like 2 setting up. Because if you just had a Black Mage can't learn temper, I don't think, anyway. So, you know, don't quote me on that. I think actually you can, but I didn't bother getting it because you'd be busy with haste and other magic spells. So that's why I have a ninja on me, because a ninja is a really good addition to the team, because temper, haste, followed by fast attacks and considerable damage. I mean, yeah, he has a low health pool, but, you know, a ninja is supposed to, but he has high evasion. Alright, that pretty much healed everyone to full, so you're going to sit there doing a healing staff, and you're going to cast another flare. And this is pretty much rinse and repeat. And he should be done soon. I think after this flare or the next attack, he will be dead. Nope, not yet. Probably one more turn left in him. He doesn't have a whole lot of health, so there's really nothing to worry about at this point. We don't really need heal Larga, so we'll just do that and flare again. And this is pretty much my boss battle strategy for like the entire game because it works. Healing staff, alright. This strategy usually works on all the bosses except a couple few. And Rubicon is dead. Now, past this point of the game, I am going blind. And we obtained the Kikuichi Monji, which is a weapon that's also in Golden Sun that I couldn't pronounce, but you know, it's a sword specifically for ninjas. So we have a sword for ninjas, and in here we have a ribbon. So now we have 3 ribbons now. So if we go to equipment, we have Sasuke's blade or Sasuke's blade. Kokimanji, whatever it is, the K-sword, increase the attack by 4 and doesn't sacrifice any evasion or anything. But the one key thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this Mithril helmet, and I'm going to lose a couple I'm not going to lose any, I'm going to lose like 5 defense, but I'm also going to ward off special attacks, so that's instant death or status ailments, and raise my evasion by 2. So now I have 3 people that is immune to status ailments and death, which is really nice. Might as well just throw like a couple of heal Agas out there because we're pretty much at the end of the dungeon anyway. Oh. Meh, throw another heal Aga out there just to heal up guy. And that was at it. That was that simple. Sweet. Nice simple fight. You can turn to the surface here. Now, what you can do, and I don't know if I said this in previous parts because it's been a while, but if you want to redo the dungeon and go the other path and get the other reward, you can. I'm not going to do it because it doesn't benefit me. I know I said I was going to do 100%, but I consider 100% just clearing the dungeon. Now, I got to figure out where I'm going. I forgot how to... There we go, open the map. Let's see. I gotta know where... Chaos Shrine, Malleus Sages, Cavern, Cavern of Ice, Citadel Trials, Waterfall Cavern. Is that where I need to go? No, it's not. Lifespring Grotto. Is that where I need to go? We'll find out. I'm gonna find out where this, the next optional dungeon is. Since we did the earth and the fire, it's only logical that we do the water one next. As soon as I figure out where the hell am I. Welcome to, not preparing. At all. At all. Alright, so I think if we go down and go back to the whirlpool, I think we can get to the, I think the whirlpool right here. Do we go down into it? No, we do not. I think I need the ship. Where's my ship? Alright, ship's all the way over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to the ship, because I think we need to go to the ship and then go down into that to get to the area. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's where Lifespring Grotto is. Go down. I wish there was a way to have a mini-map. Gonna go here, gonna go into the ship, and now we just go, like, to the side away. I like the fact that some of the optional dungeons make you go back and using some of the older, like, modes of transportation. Again, I could be going the completely wrong way. Oh, shark. I'm just gonna kill it. Give me like 90 gold, I think. 66 skill, whatever. Then we go up. And do another battle with another shark. Hey, I just punched your friend in the face. And now you're dead too. Whatever experience helps, because I'm going to need levels, because I have no idea where the hell I'm going anymore. So if I go in here, Lifespring Grotto, I think this is the one. The water flowing from the grotto is pure once more. Who knows, maybe someday I'll fall in love with a man and come to live here. I think this is the optional area. I'm not 100% sure on this now. I'm not 100% sure on this. I think I was already here. I think I was already here. Nope, there's a chest in here. So is this the optional area? Again, not 100% sure. Don't get mad at me if I'm wrong. I could look it up simply, but you know, what's the point of a Let's Play if you don't experience it with me together? So we're gonna find our way through this dungeon. If it's the actual right dungeon. These enemies are kind of weak, so I don't think these are actually... This is the area I'm supposed to be in. I want to say that this is the actual dungeon. I was just here. I want to say this is the actual dungeon. Not 100% sure. Black goblins are here. Those were in the last optional dungeon, so I assume this is the optional dungeon. Don't you love being lost in a Let's Play? I chose to do this blind and not actually study for this because, experience-wise, I want to prove that I did it. Oh! Death Elemental. Well, that sounds scary. And now it sounds dead. Alright. So that moment where you don't know where the hell you're going. Or how to leave the area. That's another fun thing. How do I leave said area? Do I go up here? I can go up here. Oh. I think this is the optional area. It's very beautiful though. We'll find out if I reach any other treasure chests. If I reach any other treasure chest with gear in it, then it's definitely not the, No. If I remember correctly, the water thing was not here. I don't remember if this is where the water crystal was or not. If it's where water crystal is, this is not the optional dungeon, but I think I got the water crystal near Crescent Lake. If not, I can just teleport out. It's not that hard. X potion. Alright, well, I don't think this... I think this is the optional dungeon. I think we actually made it, guys. Oh man, Python's hurt. That one damage. Alright, and that's the way... I like the new sword, the way it looks, but I still think the Excalibur sword looks badass. It's a giant hulking sword of destruction. Huh, he ran away. He was smart. Alright, oh. Pythons again. We should be able to take out all three with the combined attack power. Oh, never mind. The mage can just take it out. You know it's scary when the mage does physical damage to kill an enemy. No matter how low the health is of the enemy. Alright, well this path was not the way to go. Dungeons, right? And I'm sorry for not recording frequently, or uploading frequently. It's just I've had quite a bit of things going on in real life, like work, and you know, taking a new position, doing a promotion. Usually it took up most of my time. Then I had some moving problems, or moving issues that, you know, were for the better. And I assume Thundara would be strong against Sagan Queens. Well, let's see. I think it does split damage depending on how many enemies are actually on screen, so it's going to do very little damage. because there are like 6 enemies on screen. And, you know, once this project is over, don't worry, I have many other ideas for, oh, blue curtain, nice. I have many other ideas for projects, like I plan on doing some indie games, you know, like Darkest Dungeon, well, at the time this is recorded, was released yesterday, so I feel like I can actually do YouTube footage on it. So I plan on adding, you know, Darkest Dungeon to my weekly rotation. And thinking about doing a blind playthrough of a Final Fantasy game. A Final Fantasy game I have not played, I know. Impossible, right? But, yep, that's for a later date. I think I'm going to do Darkest Dungeon, add people's names, who wants to be added. I mean, I've already asked permission from one person, a fellow YouTuber, if I can use their name for the Darkest Dungeon for characters, because you can name your characters. And I'm going to be naming a bunch of my friends' names. So, if you want, if you're watching this video, I don't know why you would, because it's literally been a year since I've uploaded last. Put in the comments what name you want for a character in the Darkest Dungeon, and I will try to not kill you. Because that game is brutal. And if I kill you, I'm sorry. I am really sorry. Let's just talk about how I am lost right now. Can I go this way? Did I go this way before? I don't think I went this way before. I don't think so. And I think we're gonna check this like one room and then off this branching path to see where it is and then call it an episode. Because I don't want to make it too long. As much. Oh, there's a staircase. Alright, we made it, guys. Oh, damn it. We almost made it. I believe this dungeon is supposed to have like 14 or 12 floors or something like that. Something ridiculous. Alright, so in the next episode, we will continue to go through Lifespring Grotto. If it is the actual optional dungeon, I will find out in between recordings. If it's not, you'll see me in a different location, but I will be on this channel, same time, same place. Alright? Peace out.